I just like to look at the bike sometimes. I enjoy this bicycle a lot. Hang on a minute, we're gonna hit it. Put away my gold emblem sparkling orange mango water with tons of B vitamins, which actually I'm worried about B vitamins because of B vitamins promote they're great for promoting genetic growth, and that's what cancer is. I had cancer. I know I'm being silly. It's just I'm being silly. That's okay. I'm allowed. I'm sorry. Whenever the good Lord above gives me bladder cancer, I'm allowed to be silly. That's my rule. Here we go. Alright, I can get my gloves on. Pop. Pop-a-da-pop. Pop-a-da-pop-pop. Try to adjust the camera to where you guys will have a good angle. I have no clue if that's right, but here we go anyway. Turn on my bicycle. Turn on my headlamp. Kick up my kickstand. And away we go. Yeah, Seminole Rider actually was a little concerned about using his throttle and his pedal assist together. I commented on his video, and I let him know, hey, on this particular bike, the throttle overrides the pedal assist. And right now I'm pedaling. I'm going to hit the throttle. The throttle picks up me a lot more speed, and it'll go all the way up. On this particular bicycle, the Ariel Rider X-Class 48 volt, the throttle does override the pedal assist. Now on the Rattan, I assume the Yami e-bikes, the opposite, as far as I know, the opposite is true. It was on my bike, where, excuse me, sparkling water, where the pedal assist would overcome the throttle. So say you're going 31 on your throttle and you pedal a little bit. Well, heck, that bike didn't get to 31. What am I talking about? So say you're going 24 miles an hour. It had a slightly bigger sprocket, so you actually could get some pressure under the pedals while you're going that fast. And you pedal, your bike would immediately slow down because you're at full throttle and the pedal assist overrode the throttle. With the Ariel Rider X-Class, it's the exact opposite, where your throttle will override your pedal assist, and you're not going to damage your bike by doing that, not at all. So Seminole Rider, if you're watching this, you can comment below, or not, I don't know. I'm just trying to grow a little bit. It'd be nice to have more than 4 subscribers. Granted, 4 subscribers is double. I doubled my subscribers, even with my crappy mic, my bad videography, and my grandfather jokes. So, you know, share the road. Share the road, guys. Don't try and muscle any cars off the road. Oh, that sign's for them? Oh. Okay. That makes a little more sense if you don't think about it. Maybe I should look it up. Man, it's beautiful out here. This is the prime of southern Indiana right here, guys. Autumn is the best time to be here, except for whenever it gets bone-chillingly cold after the sun sets for no good reason. Right now, it's not too bad. It's about 50, probably 53, 54 degrees. I still have my duck suit on. My logic is, well, it's a little bit too much for a jacket, right? So that means I gotta wear a coat. And all a duck suit is it's a great giant coat that covers your legs too. So I mean, if it's not jacket weather, it's duck suit weather. If you're gonna wear a coat, well, why not keep your legs comfortable too? Put on your whole duck suit. Don't freeze out if you don't have to. Go home with all your parts still dropped, if you know what I mean. Don't want nothing crawling around inside of you. Was that a little too much? Too much info? That give you a funny feeling. Way down deep in your soul. Here we go. Looks like the volunteers did eventually blow off the leaves or rake up all the leaves, or maybe that's just Mother Nature's good work in getting some of the leaves off the trail. Less leaves today. It's supposed to snow this weekend. Sort of hoping it doesn't, but anytime there's any wet on the ground, I think you've heard me say this before, but if it's wet, wear some pads, I think. Just if you're on an e-bike that's got a little bit of torque, a little bit of throttle, a little bit of oomph at all, even my old e-bike had that, then I think it's appropriate to wear elbow and knee pads, because all my wrecks have been like 10 miles an hour or less, pretty much. I did have one 15-mile-an-hour wreck where I broke my elbow, broke my arm, but all my other accidents have been like under 10 miles an hour. It's almost always because the ground is wet. And maybe you'd think I'd learn my lesson and not go out when it's wet, but I'll tell you what, that's not going to happen. I will continue to go out whenever it's wet, because I am a certified idiot. But if you're going to do that, then at least wear some pads so you don't end up with any broken limbs. Just makes sense. Can't see around corners. Still learning that trick. Here we go. That was gravity there, guys. Behold the power of gravity. Tell you what, gravity gets me the 44 miles an hour, so I'm not sure if I care what kind of motor you have. It's all about range and getting home and enjoying some of these hills. Because gravity, unless you're in Florida, Seminole Rider, you don't have that advantage. You don't have any hills. We keep all those hills up north. More reason for you to come and see me, or, get on a group ride up north. Get you some hills. Get you some hills, Seminole Rider. I know all about Florida. I was there for many a year. You don't have any hills. I'm trying to rile you up. I'm going to rile you up. My bike goes 44 miles an hour. Yours don't. I know yours don't. You don't have any hills big enough for that. Man, I hope this video turns out good, because it's so, I've just got a smile all over my face. Tell you what, beautiful day, beautiful trail, beautiful time. Thank you to USI and Burdette Park for coming out with this particular trail that I did not grow up with. This trail was not here when I was a kid, but it's here now. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I just learned how to hash brown my videos, being the grandfather that I am. Oh, that's not right, isn't it? Hashtag? Yeah, I know how to hashtag my videos at this particular point, which you'd think, you know, come on, you add a hash and that's the tag, right? But I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that on my previous videos. I just did one today, or maybe yesterday, for the battery blender. And that's my first time using hashtags in videos. Gotta hash brown your videos, people. You gotta number sign your videos. What else is that thing called? You gotta tic-tac-toe your videos. Get that tic-tac-toe board on them. Hit that tic-tac-toe. Evil Canine Toes. I've only got 9 toes. Hey, that's a great name. Evil Canine Toes. Kind of like Evil Knievel. Only Evil Canine Toes. Because I've only got 9 toes. Kid you not, I can video it and prove it if you want. Be careful with the lawnmower, guys. Do not kick a lawnmower. Don't challenge a lawnmower. Don't back a lawnmower up. Do not wear the wrong... If you're stupid with a lawnmower, like I'm stupid with everything, wear some steel-toed shoes. Because of your big toe will pop off like a dandelion. Where did you go, my big toe? Seems like you've been forever since you've been gone. Where did you go? The doctors were all like, you're going to need orthopedic shoes, and you're going to have a hard time with your balance, and your proprioception's going to be all kinds of messed up, and this, that, and the other. And the only thing I can't do after losing my toe, the only thing I can't do is something I don't do anyway, and that is I cannot sprint. I can still jog, I can still fight, I can still balance, I can still kick, jump, hop, whatever you want, but I cannot sprint. My sprint is ruined. And I know that because I tried to sprint after somebody at a foam fighting game, and they had a bum leg, and I had my missing toe, and it was a pretty even match. So I can still jog, but as far as sprinting, no. But my jog really hasn't changed. That's my point. It's not only can I jog, but my jog is still normal. My run is still pretty normal, but my sprint, whenever you get up on the balls of your feet or whatever, it's gone, guys. I can't do it. Like, all my fighting stances are still good. A lot of it's still good, but I've got 0 sprint. And chances are, if I was into BJJ or jiu-jitsu at all, again, I'd probably have a harder time, because you got to use your toe in that particular sport to get traction off the mat. And I wouldn't, I've got nothing to get traction on. I would be in trouble. Somebody gets that collar, or yeah, I'd be in trouble. My left toe is gone. Granted, I'm 46 years old. Do I really need to be getting into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at my age? I will say I did enjoy watching the UFC, Royce Gracie winning all those matches back in the old days. That was a fantastic time. And the thing is that he wasn't even the best of them. He wasn't even the best that they got. he's just what they sent. I don't know all the Gracie family names, but man, they are amazing individuals. I know there's 3 or 4 of them, or maybe more now. People populate. There's probably a lot more great jiu-jitsu legacy fighters from the Gracie family at this point. Here we go, on a bike ride, having fun. So if you ever see any 8-year-old children outside with a lawnmower and steel-toed shoes and shin guards and like way too much protective gear, that's probably my grandkid. Just saying. My boys did stupid stuff with lawnmowers too, but didn't cost them their toes. Cost me my toe. I was actually 45 when I lost my toe, guys. So don't think it's an age thing. It's just a where's your brain thing. It can happen at any age. It's not just kids. Be careful with heavy equipment of any type. Rough year the past year. Cancer and lost my toe. Talk about deserving a nice bicycle. Learned I had high blood pressure during all that too. So now I gotta worry about that crap. So much stuff. I should have, the wetlands are right there. Let's go to the wetlands. We're gonna go to the wetlands. We are going to go to the wetlands, to the Howe Park wetlands in Evansville, Indiana. That is the plan now. I have not been out there on this bike yet. I do not know if it's muddy or if it's mucky or if it's good or if the water's too high for the bridges or it does look a little high. We're going to go look at the wetlands. How about that? We're going to go and observe and see what we think. Lots of cars there. Maybe we'll skip it. Let's at least do a drive-by. Nah, there's just too many people. Like, that's a lot of cars. How wetlands another day? I don't know. I could do it today. That's what you call indecision. Fortunately, there was a back door that saved me from a bad decision of not doing the Howe wetlands. There's people out on that one. I don't want to bother anyone's day. Especially since I'm just out here goofing off on rickety old bridges that could cause me to fall off and go in the water. I've learned a little technique on these pedals where if you kind of, ooh, that's a little too much. Wow, you really got no give on this one. My last bike, there are little tricks you could do while you were still on the bike, where you didn't have to jump all the way off or whatnot. How long has the camera been like that? I don't know. Hopefully y'all can see now. Oh no! Holy crap! We're gonna go ahead and bail. I didn't see that it was. Let me get a view of this for you before I manage to turn around. Especially since I think it's a good idea to pause a second and thank our lucky stars. Hang on. So the tinting and the fog in my helmet prevented me from seeing little details here. Little details like this algae that came up onto the bridge that almost had me completely wipe right here. Or a little detail that even if I did manage somehow to magically make it past the algae on the bridge, I would have to contend with something like that. So